All right, BuzzReelers, welcome back. You know, it's been a minute since we last talked about the Batman.
It has.
But you guys know we always got the latest scoop for you. And we got some hot updates on the Batman sequel.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make those bat signals light up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the first one crushed it at the box office.
Absolutely.
$770 million.
Oh.
Worldwide.
Absolutely.
So the hype is real for part 2. And we are ready to dive in.
For sure.
We're not messing around with just rumors this time. We're talking confirmed details about The Batman Part 2.
Oh.
So let's get right into it.
Let's go.
First things first, release date.
Okay.
October 2nd, 2026.
Oh.
Mark your calendars.
All right.
We're going back to Gotham.
Can't wait. Now, that might seem like a while, but honestly, 2 years is a pretty good chunk of time in movie land.
Yeah.
It gives Matt Reeves and the team plenty of time to really polish up the script, fine-tune their vision, just really make this movie incredible.
Yeah, build on that foundation of the first one.
Exactly.
And, you know, I kind of like it.
I agree.
It's like they're making you wait for something really good instead of just rushing it out.
Right.
Okay, so speaking of the team behind this movie, the cast.
The cast.
I've got some familiar faces coming back to Gotham for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So first up, Robert Pattinson.
Of course.
Back as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Our Batman.
Yes.
And let's be real.
Yeah.
He nailed that tortured soul vibe.
He did.
In the first film.
He did.
And I have a feeling he's going to go even deeper this time.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get, like, next-level Pattinson Batman.
Totally. He just has this presence on screen, you know?
He does, and he can really embody those characters that are dealing with those inner demons.
Yeah.
Batman's got a lot of those.
He's got a lot of baggage.
Exactly.
But it's not just Pattinson's Batman we're talking about.
Bro.
We've got some other big names coming back as well.
Some big returns.
Yeah. So let's talk about Colin Farrell.
Okay.
He's back.
Yeah.
Is
Oswald Cobblepot.
The Penguin.
The Penguin.
And this is where things get really interesting.
It does.
Remember that crazy transformation in the first film?
Oh, yeah.
All the prosthetic?
Like head to toe?
Yeah. He was unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable.
And it seems like the Penguin story is far from over.
Far from over.
Actually, he's getting his own spin-off series on HBO Max called The Penguin.
The Penguin.
A whole series dedicated to the Penguin.
It's going to be awesome.
This is wild. I need to know more.
Okay. So
tell me everything.
From what we've heard, it's going to bridge the gap between the two movies, showing us how he rises to power in the Gotham underworld.
I see.
So it's almost like a prequel directly tied to the Batman Part 2.
So we need to watch this show.
You have to watch this show.
Understand the sequel.
To fully understand what's going on.
Oh, this is like getting a cheat sheet.
Yes.
Before the test.
You're getting a sneak peek into the villain's mind.
Yes. Oh, man. This is next level storytelling.
It's so smart.
They're playing chess.
Yeah.
And we get to watch.
We're all invited to the game.
Oh, man. I'm so excited. Okay, so we've got Colin Farrell back.
Yep.
As the Penguin.
Yep.
With his own series.
Own series.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Jeffrey Wright is also confirmed to be back.
Yes.
As the one and only James Gordon.
I love him.
Such a good actor.
Such a good actor.
I love his portrayal of Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
In the first film, you could really feel those moral dilemmas that he was going through.
Absolutely.
You know, trying to do the right thing.
Right.
In a city as corrupt as Gotham.
So difficult.
I mean, Gotham is like the opposite of a utopia.
It really is.
And he's trying to be the good guy there.
Yeah, he's trying to hold on
it's hard.
to that last shred of hope.
Yeah, and I think his role is going to be even more important in the Batman Part 2.
Yeah.
Because Gotham's a mess.
Oh, it's going to be a mess.
After that flood.
Yeah, remember how it ended?
Oh, yeah,
With that crazy flood?
This city's going to be reeling from that.
Absolutely.
So I think Gordon is going to be key in trying to restore order.
He's at the forefront.
Yeah, he's the last.
Of trying to restore order and hope.
Yeah, beacon of hope.
Yes.
Okay, but speaking of hope, there's one character whose return is a bit of a mystery.
Interesting.
And this character embodies chaos.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
The Joker.
The Joker.
Barry Keoghan.
Yes.
His appearance.
Oh, it was so brief.
Yeah, it was brief.
But so good.
But chilling. In the first film.
Yes.
Left us wanting more.
Yeah.
So the big question is, will he be back? to cause trouble in the sequel.
Right. Is he going to return?
I mean, can you imagine?
Oh, my goodness.
A Joker versus Batman showdown.
Oh, man.
In this dark and gritty Gotham.
I would love that.
It would be epic.
That would be so epic.
The psychological warfare.
Right.
Oh, man, it'd be crazy.
They would just go at it.
But unfortunately,
we're
going to wait for official confirmation on that one.
Yeah, we need the studio to tell us.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay, but in the meantime, we do know that another familiar face is expected to return.
Okay.
Andy Serkis.
Yes.
As Alfred Pennyworth.
Yes.
Thank goodness for Alfred.
Oh, we need Alfred.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the voice of reason.
Absolutely.
In Batman's world.
He keeps him grounded.
Yeah. Keeps him sane.
Yeah. And he brings such a warmth to that character, too.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's not just a butler.
No, he's family.
He's family.
Yeah. And I think we're all going to need a little bit of Alfred.
Oh, yeah.
Sequel.
With all that's going to be going down.
Yeah, because things are going to get dark in Gotham.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've got this killer lineup of returning characters.
Yeah.
We've got a release date. This gritty and realistic Gotham.
Yes.
And a spin-off series.
It's going to be great.
That's going to blow our minds.
It's going to be so good.
But what about the plot?
Right.
Of the Batman Part 2.
Yeah, what do we know about that?
Any hints about where this story's going?
Unfortunately, Matt Reeves is keeping things pretty hush-hush. He's very secretive out of his projects.
Understandably so.
Right, but, you know, it kind of adds to the excitement.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But what we do know is that the Penguin series is going to be a key part of setting up the events for the Batman Part 2.
So it's not just a random side story.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
All connected.
It's like one big story that's unfolding across multiple platforms.
Exactly.
This is so cool.
I know. I'm so excited.
I think it's safe to say that the Batman Part 2 is going to pick up where the Penguin leaves off. So we might see the consequences of his rise to power.
Of him becoming the big guy.
Yeah, and how that affects the criminal underworld.
The ripple effects.
Of Gotham.
Exactly.
Oh, man. October 2026.
I know. It feels so far away.
It feels so far away.
But it'll be here before we know it.
It's going to come so fast.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
It's going to be great.
Okay, so we've got the release date.
Yep.
We've got this amazing cast. This gritty, realistic Gotham. A spin-off series.
I love it.
That's going to set the stage.
Yeah.
It's safe to say that the Batman Part 2 is one of the most anticipated films of the decade.
It is.
And I think the hype is only going to get bigger.
Absolutely.
From here. But you know what? We want to hear from you guys.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts on all of this?
Yeah. What do you think about the returning cast?
Yeah. Are you excited to see?
Are you excited about the Penguin series?
The Penguin.
And most importantly, what villains?
What villains?
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
In the Batman Part 2?
Who do you want to see go up against Batman?
Hit us up in the comments.
Let us know.
Let's get this Bat conversation going.
Yes, let's discuss.
All right. We'll be back soon
Okay.
with more updates.
Yes.
But until then,
stay
tuned.
All right. See you guys.
Keep it locked in.
Later.
I'm Buzz Reels.
Bye. You know what's really cool about this whole Penguin spinoff thing? It's like Matt Reeves is giving us a masterclass in world building.
Yeah.
Instead of just focusing on Batman, he's expanding the whole universe.
Yeah.
Showing us the underbelly of Gotham, how it operates, even when Batman's not around.
It's like we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the criminal world.
Exactly.
Understanding their motivations, their power struggles before they even meet Batman.
It's like a crime drama in slow motion, building up to that inevitable clash.
Yeah, and I think it just adds so much depth to the story.
Layers of complexity.
Yeah, it's not just good versus evil anymore. It's about the choices people make when they're pushed to their limits.
Absolutely.
And speaking of choices,
let's talk about the man himself.
Okay.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
As Batman.
He was so good.
He was incredible.
In the first one.
He brought both the physicality and the emotional turmoil of Bruce Wayne. It felt so real and authentic.
I totally agree. And what I love about his performance is that he really captures that duality of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, on one hand, you've got this brooding billionaire haunted by his past.
Yeah.
But then underneath that, there's this burning desire for justice.
Yes.
This drive to protect Gotham.
Yeah, he's battling with himself.
He is
constantly trying to balance that darkness with the need to be a symbol of hope.
Exactly.
And I can't wait to see how that evolves.
Me too.
In this sequel.
I think we're going to see a Batman who is even more hardened by what he's gone through, especially after that flood.
Right.
Like Gotham is shaping him.
Yeah, pushing him to his limits. But, it wouldn't be a Batman film without a rogues gallery.
Of course not.
Of villains.
We need those villains.
To challenge him every step of the way.
Absolutely. And the speculation is running wild.
Oh, yeah.
About who we might see in the Batman Part 2.
So many possibilities.
Endless possibilities.
Okay, so we've got Penguin confirmed.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm hoping for someone who can really get inside Batman's head.
Mess with him psychologically.
Yes. Someone who can exploit those vulnerabilities, make him confront his fears.
Okay, well, in that case, I think Hush would be an interesting choice.
Hush.
Hush.
Okay, I'm not too familiar.
Okay, so Hush is like this dark reflection of Batman.
Okay.
He knows all of Bruce Wayne's secrets.
Ooh.
And he uses them against him.
Interesting.
Yeah, it would be like a battle of wits.
I see.
A psychological thriller playing out on the streets of Gotham.
Okay, cool. So who is Hush exactly?
So Hush, his real name is Thomas Elliot.
Okay.
He was a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne's.
Okay.
But he blames the Wayne family for all of his problems.
I see.
And what makes him so dangerous is that he understands Bruce on a deep level.
Yeah.
Like he knows his weaknesses.
That's scary.
His fears. Yeah. Everything.
So it's not just a physical fight.
Yeah.
It's a mental game.
It's a mental chess match.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's say Hush is out.
Okay.
What other villain could really mess with Batman's head?
You know who I think could be really terrifying in this version of Gotham?
Okay.
Is Professor Pig.
Professor Pig.
Professor Pig.
That name rings a bell.
Yeah.
But I can't.
He's pretty obscure.
Yeah, remind me.
Okay, so Professor Pig,
yeah.
He's like this brilliant but deranged surgeon.
Yep.
He's obsessed with transforming people into these mindless drones.
What?
Yeah, he wants to strip away their individuality.
That's creepy.
And like force them into his idea of perfection.
This is terrifying.
And he wears this creepy pig mask and uses surgical tools as weapons.
Okay, yeah. That's nightmare fuel.
Right.
But I can see how he would fit into this world that Reeves has created.
He would thrive in that darkness.
Yeah, his worldview is definitely twisted.
It's very twisted.
And dark. Yeah, it would definitely challenge Batman's morals.
Absolutely. Yeah. It would be a clash of ideologies. Like, whose vision of Gotham is going to win?
This is so cool.
I know.
To think about all these possibilities.
It's fun to speculate.
And I love how Reeves is digging into the psychology of these characters.
He really gets into their heads.
Yeah, it's not just about punching bad guys.
Right.
It's about
the mind game.
Yes. It's about the inner struggles.
Yeah.
And the moral dilemmas.
Absolutely.
Okay, speaking of unsettling.
Ooh.
There's one villain.
Yeah.
Who's always lurking. In the shadows.
Yeah.
The Joker.
The Joker.
Do you think he has a place?
That's a good question.
In this universe?
You know, he's usually portrayed as this flamboyant agent of chaos.
Right.
Which doesn't really fit realism that Reeves is going for.
But Reeves has surprised us before.
He has.
So who knows?
Who knows?
You're right. It would be tricky.
It would be.
To bring in the Joker.
Yeah.
Without changing the tone.
Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice that tone and atmosphere.
That Reeves has established.
Right.
But I think if anyone can do it,
yeah,
it's Reeves.
I agree. He's really good at grounding these characters.
Yeah, and making them feel real.
Yeah, he made the Penguin terrifying. Yeah. And that's not easy.
No.
So imagine what he could do with the Joker.
Yeah.
I think the key would be to strip away some of that theatricality.
Okay.
And focus on his more disturbing side.
Yeah, less clown prince of crime. More psychological terrorist.
Exactly. Someone who preys on people's fears and insecurities.
Yeah, and Barry Keoghan.
Oh, yeah.
Can definitely pull that off.
He has that intensity.
Yeah, remember that scene?
Oh, yeah.
The first film?
It was so brief.
Yeah, it was quick.
But so good.
But it was chilling.
Yeah, he's got that look in his eye.
Yes.
That's perfect for the Joker.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Yes.
We need the Joker.
We need him.
In the Batman Part 2.
It would be amazing.
Okay. But let's not forget
right.
about the other characters.
Yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, we've talked about Penguin. But what about Jeffrey Wright?
Oh, yeah.
As James Gordon.
Yeah. What's his role going to be?
What do you think?
Yeah.
He's going to be more important than ever?
I think so, too.
In this next chapter.
Yeah.
He's the moral compass of this world.
He's trying to hold on to his integrity in this crazy city.
The Gotham.
Yeah.
Which is not easy.
It's so hard.
He's like the last flicker of hope.
He is.
Yeah, and I think in this sequel,
we're
going to see him pushed to his breaking point.
Oh, for sure.
He's going to have to make some tough choices.
Yeah.
Choices that might compromise his morals.
Right.
To save the city.
He's going to be put through the ringer.
Yeah. Gotham is a pressure cooker.
It is.
And the heat is on.
Oh, yeah. Things are going to get intense.
Okay, but speaking of pressure.
Oh.
But can we talk about the elephant in the room?
The elephant in the room?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Catwoman.
Oh, Catwoman.
Selena Kyle.
Yes.
The cat burglar.
Yeah.
Who stole Batman's heart.
And maybe a few jewels along the way?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, she was so good.
She was fantastic.
As Catwoman.
She brought that perfect blend
Yeah.
of vulnerability and strength to the role.
She was perfect.
But the question is, will she be back?
Yeah.
With the sequel.
Right. Is she coming back to Gotham?
I mean, their chemistry was off the charts.
They had sparks.
In the first film.
For sure.
And their relationship just added another layer of complexity to Batman's story.
Absolutely. But remember, she left Gotham at the end of the Batman.
She realized it was too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
For her. She needed to find her own way.
Right. She had to get out of there.
So if she does come back, it's going to be for a big reason.
Yeah, it's got to be something major.
Yeah, maybe she hears about a new threat.
Yeah.
Something even Batman can't handle alone.
Right, like she hears that Gotham needs her.
Or maybe she's on a mission of her own.
Ooh.
Yeah, a mission that puts her
interesting
at odds with Batman.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be so interesting.
To see them on opposite sides.
Yeah, a little tension.
Yeah.
A little betrayal. Maybe some rekindled romance.
Ooh. I like that.
It would just add so much to their relationship.
They have such a complicated relationship already.
Yes.
So much history.
Okay, but let's be real.
Yeah.
Selena Kyle is a survivor.
She is.
She's not afraid to do what she needs to do.
Yeah, she plays both sides.
To get what she wants.
She's a true wild card.
So even if she teams up with Batman, we can't expect her to be totally loyal.
No, she's got her own agenda.
Yeah, she's her own woman.
Exactly.
And that's what makes her so interesting.
That's what makes her so compelling.
You never know what she's going to do.
You never know what Catwoman's going to do.
Okay, so as much as we love talking about potential villains and Catwoman's return, there's something else I'm really curious about.
Okay, tell me.
In the Batman Part 2.
Yes?
Gotham itself.
Gotham.
Remember that flood at the end of the first film?
That crazy flood.
I think that was just a taste of the chaos that's to come.
Things are going to get a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Batman Part 2, I think we're going to see Gotham pushed to its absolute breaking point.
Okay, what do you think that looks like?
Well, Gotham was already a mess.
It was.
Crime, corruption, poverty.
Yeah.
But now after the flood,
it's
going to be even worse.
Right.
People are going to be displaced. Resources are going to be scarce.
And criminals are going to take advantage of the chaos.
They're going to thrive in that environment.
It's like Gotham is a wounded animal.
Ooh.
And the vultures are circling.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Ready to pick it clean?
It's going to be a battle for survival.
Yes.
Not just for Batman, but for everyone.
So it's not just about stopping the bad guys anymore.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about saving the city itself.
It's about saving Gotham.
It's like Gotham is a character in this story.
Gotham is a character.
Yeah, and it's influencing everyone's actions.
Absolutely.
And that raises some interesting questions about Batman's role.
Right. What can he do?
Can he really save a city that's so determined to destroy itself?
Is he just delaying the inevitable?
Yeah. Or is he just fighting a losing battle?
These are tough questions.
They are. But I have faith in Matt Reeves.
Me too.
I think he's going to explore these themes.
in a really thought-provoking way.
He's a master storyteller.
He is.
He's not afraid to tackle those big issues.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes his films so compelling.
They make you think.
Okay, so we've got Gotham on the verge of collapse.
It's hanging by a thread.
We've got villains lurking in every corner.
They're everywhere.
And Catwoman's fate is up in the air.
We don't know what's going to happen with her.
This is going to be...
It's going to be wild.
One heck of a sequel.
I can't wait.
Okay, let's bring things back down to earth.
Okay.
For a second.
Yeah, let's recap.
And focus on what we know for sure.
The facts.
So release date.
Yeah.
October 2nd, 2026.
2026.
It's a little over 2 years from now.
It's going to be here before we know it.
But I think it's a good thing.
I agree.
Give them time.
Yeah.
To make something truly special.
To perfect it.
Yeah. And to build on what they started with the first film. Exactly. And to exceed our expectations.
Oh, for sure.
Which are already high.
Very high.
Let's be real.
Yeah. The height is real.
Okay, and let's not forget about this cast.
The cast is incredible.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Our Batman. Colin Farrell.
The Penguin.
Back as the Penguin.
Yes.
Jeffrey Wright.
James Gordon.
Bringing that moral complexity.
Absolutely.
To Gordon. And, of course, Andy Serkis.
Alfred.
As Alfred Pennyworth.
Yes.
It's such a strong cast.
It's a phenomenal cast.
And I think it just shows how much faith they have in Matt Reeves.
They believe in his vision.
And his vision for this film.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm really curious about?
What's that?
The tone of the sequel, Batman, was so dark.
It was
atmospheric.
Very moody.
Yeah. And I wonder if Reeves is going to push that even further in part 2.
Right.
I mean, Gotham's in shambles.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine
be bleak.
How much darker it's going to get.
Even darker.
It's like Gotham is a character.
Gotham is definitely a character.
That's constantly changing, evolving, and influencing everyone around it.
Absolutely.
So if Gotham's falling apart, Batman's world is going to get
even
darker and more twisted.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see
Me neither.
how that's going to look.
I know.
Visually.
Yeah.
You know, will it be more stylized?
Right. Will we get more of that noir feel?
What about the soundtrack? Is it going to be
more haunting?
Even more haunting.
More atmospheric.
And what about Batman himself?
Yeah.
Will he become more ruthless?
Right. Will he have to cross some lines?
To save the city?
Yeah. Will he have to become more like the villains?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Right.
I think the answer lies with Matt Reeves.
Yeah, he's the mastermind.
Yeah, he's the architect of this world. He's going to create something amazing.
He is. But you know what? It's time to bring our viewers back into the conversation.
I agree. Let's hear from you guys.
We've talked a lot about the villains.
Yeah.
The direction of the sequel.
Right.
But now we want to hear from you.
What do you think?
So if you could choose one thing that you absolutely need to see in the Batman Part 2.
What would it be?
What would it be?
Yeah. Give us your ideas.
A specific villain.
Yeah.
A particular storyline. A certain emotional arc for Bruce Wayne.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
In those comments.
In the comments section below.
Let us know.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yes, let's discuss. You know that ending of the Batman with Gotham underwater?
Oh, yeah.
It was such a powerful image.
It was.
It wasn't just like a cool ending.
Right.
It felt symbolic.
Yeah.
Like a reset. Washing away the old to make way for something new. Like a clean slate for Gotham and for Batman.
Yeah, they're both coming out of this.
Yeah.
Changed.
Yeah, scarred.
Definitely scarred.
But maybe a little bit stronger.
Like they've been through a trial by fire.
Yeah, exactly.
They've come out on the other side.
And I think that's why in the Batman Part 2, Gotham isn't just going to be a setting.
Right.
It's going to be a test.
Yeah.
For Batman.
A crucible.
Yes.
Like a proving ground.
Exactly.
So what does a Gotham on the brink look like?
Well, we know the flood.
Yeah.
Devastated the city.
Right.
Infrastructure's messed up. People are displaced.
Yeah.
Resources are scarce.
Right.
And the criminals?
Oh, yeah.
They're loving this.
They're going to thrive.
They're taking advantage of the power vacuum left by the government.
So it's like the perfect storm.
It is
the chaos.
It's a breeding ground for chaos. And in that kind of world, what is Batman's mission?
Right. What is he even fighting for?
Is it just about stopping crime?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it about...
Or is it something bigger?
Yeah.
Is he trying to save Gotham itself?
Like save the soul of Gotham?
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's heavy.
It is.
And I think that's the question Matt Reeves is going to ask in the sequel.
Like, can Batman really be a symbol of hope?
Yeah.
In a city that seems determined to self-destruct?
Or does he have to become something more than just a vigilante?
Yeah, does he have to step up and be a leader?
I'm thinking about that line from the first film.
Which one?
They think I'm hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
But I am the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
What if in the Batman Part 2, he has to step out of the shadows to save Gotham?
That would be a big change.
It would.
For him.
Yeah.
But it would also make sense.
Yeah.
He's been driven by vengeance, fueled by his trauma.
Right.
To really save Gotham.
Yeah.
He might have to let go of that.
Yeah.
And become something more.
It's like his biggest challenge yet.
It is.
It's not just another villain.
Right.
It's the darkness of Gotham itself.
It's the city itself.
And maybe even the darkness within himself.
That's what I love about this Batman.
Me too.
He's not perfect.
Yeah.
He's a work in progress.
Yeah.
And his journey is tied to the fate of Gotham.
It's like we're watching a hero evolve in real time.
In front of our eyes with all the struggles and flaws.
But we can't forget about the villains.
Of course not.
They're a big part.
Yeah, they're essential.
Of Batman's story.
They push him to his limits.
So we've talked about a lot of potential villains.
We have.
But what kind of villain do you think would really embody this idea of Gotham as a corrupting force?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know, a villain that represents that decay. It's eating away at the city.
I think Two-Face would be perfect for that.
Two-Face.
Harvey Dent.
Oh, yeah.
The former district attorney.
Right.
Consumed by his own duality.
Right.
Like literally embodying two sides of Gotham.
The good and the bad.
The hope for justice.
Yeah.
And the descent into chaos.
He's not just a physical threat.
Right.
He's a symbol.
He represents that moral decay.
And that would be so interesting.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah.
Who's already dealing with his own darkness.
He'd be like a battle.
It would be epic.
For Batman's soul.
Yeah. Oh, man. I hope Matt Reeves is listening.
Me too.
We need Two-Face.
But we've done enough speculating.
We have.
For one episode.
It's time to hear from you guys.
Yes. Our amazing BuzzReels community.
What do you think?
We've thrown out a lot of ideas.
A lot of ideas.
And now we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you were Matt Reeves, how would you push Batman?
To his limits.
To his absolute limits.
Yeah.
In the Batman Part 2.
What would be the ultimate test?
Yeah, what would challenge
him?
His strength.
His resolve.
His very soul.
Hit us with your best ideas.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below.
You want to know.
And as always,
don't
forget to like, subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell.
Yeah.
For more BuzzReels goodness. We'll be back. Until next time, Bat fans.
With more Batman news.
Keep those theories coming.
Keep them coming.